Go get us some bulls. Time to bring the bulls in. We're on the blood reserve. We're going to gather, this is what we call pasture 4. Wyatt's with me, my dad, Ty, and my uncle Jim. So I'm just up on a hill. We found 2 of the bulls in this pasture. We got to find the 3rd. Then we'll push them in. The 2 only have 1 pair with them, so that's handy. So if we can find the other bull and just draw them in there, then I don't know if you can see off in the distance are the truck and trailers, and there's an old house there we call the pigeon house, or the bird house, because it's all full of birds. Lots of those kind of houses on the reserve. So we're just going to keep looking. I probably won't be able to show a lot because it's time to work, and we don't want to lose a bull or get someone hurt because I'm videoing, but I'm going to try to bring you back out, so stay tuned for more. You won't be able to see very well, but there's a fence line over there, and when we got over there we found a bull and we were pretty excited, just it wasn't ours, and there was a cow and a calf, and the fence has been washed out through the creek there, and so Wyatt and I, we've split up to look for this other bull that we can't find yet, and so Wyatt and I had to go get this cow and calf and the bull onto the other side of the fence, and we had us an adventure, but we got her done. So anyhow, just some more topography. So the other guys hopefully have found the other bull and have already started moving them, and we'll go catch up. So we'll see if we can get some more shots. See you in a bit. Now we got the bulls in 1 pair. We tried getting them in about 6 times into some panels we had, but now we're going to use one of the natives' corrals. That's a mile away. Bull hasn't tried to hit too bad, but he thinks he's a freaking racehorse or something, because he's been running out in this place. There's badger holes everywhere, so there's been lots of broken legs out here on people going down on horses and then on horses and cattle, bulls. So anyhow, Ty went for a swim in the creek. His horse went over and he fell down a cut bank, but he's back on his horse, and Tiger's doing okay. We had a neighbor bull in and cow calf that we got in, Wyatt and I. Wyatt's just riding behind me, but it's been one heck of a journey, and we figured we'd be headed for home by now, and like I said, we still got a mile before we get to the corral, and then we got to go through other people's pastures to get there. So I'll bring you back out. I'll get a GoPro one day and you can watch it, and then you'll say, yeah, please don't put those on there anymore, they're too bumpy. Anyhow, see you in a bit. Hey guys, we've got the bulls in on corral on another native's pasture, so they wouldn't go into the steel panels we had. We got 1 bull. He didn't get on the fight too much, but like I said, he can run like a thoroughbred. So my uncle and I rode back across. Took us an hour to get across the pasture from where we were to go get the trucks, and now we'll go down and we'll drive on a railway access, and we'll access a corral that was built to hold bucking stock, so it's a big tall corral. So but the boys and my dad, they stayed there because Dad was pretty tuckered out and Ty's horse was played out, and like I said, he's sopping wet from rolling down a cut bank and landing in the water, and he's hurt. So, and Wyatt, he was gonna just help guard the cattle anyway, and when we get over there, we're gonna have to sort. We brought just a handful of cows with the 3 bulls that we're moving out of this pasture, and we'll sort those cows out. We'll load the bulls, and then we'll trail those cows back to the pasture. So like I said, I'd love to show you some footage, and like I said, eventually I got to get a GoPro or some Teddy glasses and see if I can't get some on the go footage, and then try to learn how to edit all the F words out, because I'll tell you, we said plenty of those today. But like I said, I'm really happy with the yellow horse. We went through a bunch of, like I said, we're just little prairie dogs, and we went through a bunch of brush that was scratching her, and had a cow on the fight tried to hit us, and the cow tried to hook us, and I was able to kick her in the head as she was trying to hit my horse in the side. And like I said, I ended up, we just rode right into her, knocked her down, and got them pushed, and then we got them to the creek, and we got the bull and the cow and calf through the creek out to back to where they belonged in the neighbor's pasture. So, and like I said, then I long trotted that horse for 3 miles with that bull, and like I said, she never gave up on me, and so I'm pretty happy with Little Yellow. I should show you there's a bunch of horses that out here on the reserve. The horses kind of run wild, and it's up to the farmers to fence the horses out. So I just passed a canola field that's got 60 horses in it, and then the pasture where we ride, the native that has that pasture, he runs his own herd of horses in there. And he's got some Mustangs there now, I see. He must have got some Mustangs from in the States somewhere and brought them up, so kind of neat. You can see the Freeze brand on the neck, you know they're Mustangs. So anyhow, hang in there and I'll try to get a little bit of footage. So like I said, no one's broke up too bad and the horses are okay, but we ain't got them loaded yet. So hopefully we don't gotta rope any of them and drag them on the trailer. I think they're gonna go once they're tired out enough, because sometimes they're easier to work. Sometimes they go on the fight and sometimes they get easier to work. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'll try to get you out again and see you a bit. So take care. I'll bring you back out. Are ones we brought with the bulls, and we're just taking them back. So you don't want to leave them right at the gate. So there's the boys, and there's the trailers, and then there's a band of mares over there, colts that run wild out down the road allowances. So I'm riding the black horse right now, mine's in the trailer. So anyhow, I'll do a little wrap up a little later. Buckskin done. Stud there. Yep. You gonna take a picture of the Mustang?
Yep.
There, I'm recording Wyatt. You can record it.
Smile.
I'm so freaking funny. So, we're gathered up all of our panels. We've got to go to my uncle's place, unload his horse out of this trailer. Dad and Ty took the bulls and 2 horses back home, Wyatt and I stayed with my uncle and gathered up the panels, and then we'll haul his horse back to his place. And then it's a wrap. So be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day.